Welcome everybody to the Chess Lab. Welcome to which episode is 23 of the Road to 2500 Lichess Rapid Rating. Let's go. I have my water with me, so we are good to go. The journey is getting difficult, but that's the point of the journey, so let's go. I want my computer to be a little bit, okay. So e4, let's go with c5, knight to c3, closed Sicilian, knight to c6, that's what I play against the closed Sicilian. If you play knight f6, they can attack you. Okay, so this is the Grand Prix, and as we saw yesterday, we play e6 and d5. The Grand Prix, and now bishop g5 is expected. The Grand Prix is an opening that so many people play, is truly impressive. And this is theory. Okay, they closed the center, so this is now a new move. However, they closed the center in a situation where we don't have the double pawns on the c file. So this is not too big of an issue for us. And here it's the moment to try to understand and figure out what to do. So first of all, are they threatening d4? I don't think so, because after take, we have bishop to c5. And after bishop to e3, we can consider liquidating everything, but also perhaps targeting b2 with queen b6. These are things that must be calculated at the time being. But also, okay, now they may want to go for this f5 move, which at the time being, I don't think it's possible. So maybe g6 is something that I want to play. Trying to play for bishop to g7, but this kind of goes against what I said about d4. So usually how do we develop here? Well, there are a couple of moves that can be done. One move is b5. B5 is a very logical move here, by the way, because there are some lines where they push, bishop to c5, bishop to e3, and in the end you have queen b6, but it fails to knight a4. b5 takes that away, so that's very nice. The problem is after b5, bishop b7, they can go f5. And if you push, they may go e6, and after you take, this is not defended anymore, there may be some tactics. Now, what if we go bishop e7 instead? Again, they push, takes. I can go queen b6 actually immediately here. And if they go here, this falls. I'm gonna go bishop e7. I'm just gonna keep my options kind of opened without, thinking too much about it. Gonna drink a sip of my water. Of course, b5 is a move. More often than not, moves like knight d4 are also playable. And okay, with h3, my opponent is saying, I want to attack you like full force. There's no tomorrow and stuff like this. So, okay, if we castle, we run into g4. Are we afraid? Well, no. Let's show some bravery and let's castle into this, because I want to see what white can do, Because there is this grand talk about the Grand Prix attack. Let's see this attack. Come on, let's see it. I want to see it. Everyone's so afraid of it. Let's see. Let's see what you got. And so far my opponent is just playing h3, king h2, which I'm gonna tell you is not checkmating my king. But okay, of course there are the ideas of bringing the rook to the g file. This is not completely ridiculous. Okay, we have a spectator. Maybe we are on the Lichess TV. Who knows? Okay, so here again, I kind of want to go with b5. g4. It feels like I'm getting there first. But okay, if I win any race whatsoever on the queen side and they even get late to the king side, I just win a pawn or two, they checkmate me, so it's a little bit... I kind of have to be careful. Something that I don't want to do, I have to keep in mind it for myself, is to play d4, which allows knight to e4. I kind of feel like I don't want to do that. However, after b5, if I get b4, then their knight doesn't have this very nice square, And yeah, I don't know if that's useful or not, but I can also consider the move f5 to kind of close their dreams. And if they take en passant, I can take with the bishop, and my bishop's very strong. But let's first play b5, because why not? Again, I'm going with my plan on the queen side, they're going with their plan on the king side. If I end up checkmated, guys, this is gonna be a very educational game on the Grand Prix, so I'm also doing it for you. I'm sacrificing myself for the cause, alright? If I lose terribly, it is what it is. Okay, so now they go d4. Interesting. But okay, now, you know, they are kind of playing on the flank, and then they start playing in the center. Unless they're Magnus Carlsen, I think they're kind of going in the wrong direction. Only those top players can kind of play on every flank and be cool, you know? If we do it, it tends to end up not so good. So what to do, though? It's not such a stupid move, but, you know, I'm wondering, can I play like b4, c4 and really expand on the queen side, or maybe this is just some craziness? Maybe taking is just the best idea. And after they take with the queen, do I have any tactics? Do I have any tomfoolery, any trickery? I don't know. What if I play bishop b7? Simply continuing my development. It's true that this bishop is arguably better on this diagonal, but again, I wanna see it. And there is a chance I actually get checkmated in the game, but in this game here. But I'm really curious, like what happens. You know, I could play b4, and once they go back, perhaps take now. But I don't know. It feels like I'm going in directions that I don't understand myself. So I'm just going to go bishop b7, and I really want to see it. I want to see where this grandiose attack is. I'm just very curious. I'm just very curious to see where this is, because here is the thing. If they move their queen, well, that would hang a pawn, but also I have ideas like knight b4, you know? So that's not terrible. Okay, here I may want to play a move that I didn't want to play before, but now I may want to do it, which is the move queen to b6. And the idea behind queen b6 is that if they take and I take, beforehand I wasn't attacking anything really, but now I will be attacking the bishop, and if they take, my queen is kind of in a more active position. It's not much, as the wise man says, but it's honest work, you know? So I may want to do that. Queen b6 looks interesting, connecting the rooks. Now the question is my queen kind of going a little bit too far away from the action? Well, maybe. What about b4? Again, this move you always have to check to throw it in, because you never know what's going on here. But also big question, if they take, am I threatening to go here? Take, not really. Okay, I'm not threatening that, good to know. But maybe my knight wants to go here. That's an interesting way to look at it. So if I can move my bishop, what if I can take, they take, and then I play bishop to b4? Yeah, but they're gonna take me, aren't they? And then I'm left with this. I don't want to call him a moron, but so yeah. So queen b6 is really my instinct, because they're threatening to take. But maybe queen c7, and if they take, I can push. And how do they take? Oh, it doesn't matter how do they take. I'm gonna take back this guy. They take with the knight. Oh, and I'm getting my bishop open. I'm a genius. Queen c7, they take, and this is all a grandiose plan to activate my pieces, my bishop. Because I push, I'm gonna sacrifice a pawn in the end. However, this guy's gonna fall. They can even take. My queen's open, my bishop's open. Don't tell me they have a good knight, bro, because they don't. And after here, I may even first play this. Yes, because if before I can just take it. Do they have some crazy moves? Well, but I just take it back. I'm gonna go for it, guys. I'm gonna sacrifice a pawn for activity. I want to open up my pieces. I want to dream big. And Yeah, I'm probably gonna get checkmated in this game, but the dream is alive. The dream is alive, guys. We don't give up. We do not scare easy. Let's go. Let's go, guys. We gotta be brave. We gotta be brave. Not that we have to be like software browser, you know, but that was a terrible joke. But we gotta be brave. Now I can't unsee it. There are also ideas like this, and look at this, my opponent immediately crumbling under the pressure. I don't know what I'm talking about, I'm crazy. Okay, here already we can win a pawn and enter into the defense. For example, knight takes, right? Knight takes, I would assume. Pawn takes, bishop takes, and then b4. And once they move, we take here. However, the calculation's not over, guys. The calculation's not over because they're gonna bring a rook over here, and after I take here, they go here, and everything gets hit. So that's something that I calculate. So knight here, here, here. They go, let's say, here or something. They have a bishop here, though. So after queen here, rook here, I may actually go here. But then they move here. I'm not liking it too much because I don't get to attack them. So takes, let me calculate, guys. So knight takes, pawn takes, bishop takes, b4, knight e2, queen takes c2, rook c1, queen d3, rook c7. Everything is defended though. Unless I can play bishop b4 attacking the queen. Queen takes b4. Hold up, queen takes e2 attacking the rook. But the rook can just move and I'm gonna lose a piece. I feel like there are some crazy tactics here. Come on, let's summon Carlsen. Let's summon the inner Carlsen. Knight takes, pawn takes, bishop takes, b4, knight to e2, queen takes, rook c1. Look at this position. Clearly. There is a knight here, a bishop here, a queen here. I have queen to d3. No, I have queen a4. I have queen to a4. But there is a pawn to b4, so I'm never going to be able to play bishop to b4. No, the inner Carlsen, it's over. The inner Carlsen's over, guys. I believed, though. But can I prepare it? What did they just play? They play queen. They cannot go here. I have my bishop here. What are they going to do? They're going to go here? But then I have my rook c8 ready. I can also go here, threatening to take on c2. How are they going to defend? Well, they're just going to play rook c1, right? And then I take it. They take with the knight. They're going to kick me out. Not good. Can I play rook f to c8, which maybe is better because after queen g3 I can always just drop back if necessary? Or do I play rook a to c8? What's the best idea? Maybe they want to play f5 in the future as a form of counterplay, and so having the rook on the f file should be better. Let's play rook a to c8, but let's not make the mistake of calculating a lot on a move and then choosing another one, and it's just ridiculous. So rook a to c8, queen g3, takes, g4, knight here or something, and then takes, and this works. So we are threatening something. Now rook c8, what if they take? Well, now we push, take. Okay, bishop takes. That's a little bit, but we have more active pieces. No, we have more active pieces. We are good. We have more active pieces. It's completely fine. Yeah. We can go for it. Guys. Let's go. If we're getting checkmated, we're getting checkmated. It's all or nothing in this game. Let's go. Let's do it. Guys. Also, after d takes c5, now there is knight b4, perhaps, which threatens the fork, and we're gonna take back the pawn very nicely. So yeah, maybe now it's a little bit worse for them to go for this idea. But if they go queen g3, I think we are just winning. I think we are just winning material. I mean, I'm no engineer, but Rightfully so they defend. However, this may lose material in other ways. So take. We have queen to c4 in the end, which attacks the bishop, and then we're going to go b4 and take this guy here. Maybe that doesn't work. Maybe they have some b3 things, but that weakens their whole world. So I feel like we have to go for it, but let me think a little bit more carefully. Can we first play this magic move for once? No, because after they go here, they can always defend in an annoying way. Let's go for it. Let's not willy-wally any further. I'm making words up, you know. Okay, and here I can play b4. Finally, this move. And then knight a4 though, and after I go here, they can jump in, but I just take this guy. And if they take this guy, I'm having 2 bishops for the rooks, which is great. So b4, if they go back, they're defending the bishop, though. I don't like it. So let me immediately enter with the queen, hitting this bishop, winning a tempo, threatening perhaps b4, perhaps bishop b4. Who knows? Perhaps something else. And for the time being, it feels like their attack is a little bit stopped. Okay, they go like this, which is perhaps a little bit dangerous. What happens if I play bishop c5? What happens if I play bishop c5? They take. I can always take, putting a lot of pressure on the knight, threatening the fork, threatening b4. I mean, it's not looking too good. And if they defend with a rook, again, b4 looks so good. Looks so good. It looks so good. What about b4 immediately? They're going to go b3. They're going to go b3. They're going to go b3, huh? The difference is after bishop c5, rook here, let's say rook here, just to be a little bit precise. b4, if b3, I think we can just take here first. And after they take, the knight hangs. But the problem is of bishop here, rook here. But we are threatening 2 things, so I'm going to go with this. We are threatening the bishop at the time being. And I think that this time we have a superior bishop against inferior knight if all of these people get traded. I think this is better than this guy here, because we are going to get d4. That's my opinion, at least. Could be wrong. Okay, but now I can go b4. Now I can go b4, right? And if b3, now I take, and this guy hangs. b4 they can take, for sure, but after rook takes, they have knight here. That's annoying. But then I have rook here, but then they have b3. It's a little bit annoying. So what if I take, they take like this. But what if I go here? They take, I take with a queen, perhaps. They take with a queen, I go here. But they go here, and then I just go here. And I'm gonna have a weakness to target. Let's go for it. Let's just go for it. If they go here immediately, I feel like I can just take, and then I'm gonna get this. Maybe then my queen gets trapped. I'm playing a dangerous game. I feel like this is still equal objectively, but dangerous game, maybe it's not that equal as I thought. I'm counting on the fact that b3 should lose, but who knows. It almost traps my queen b3, but I should have bishop takes d4 in time. Crazy times here. Crazy, what's going on here? Not sure. Not sure on what's going on here. I may have tactics that I don't see, but I don't see them, so that's the point, right? That's kind of the point, unfortunately. Because this time, if they go to a4, they don't have a square to land on c5 or on b6, because I always have something like rook c6 and a5 to support this pawn, and they always have a weakness. They can try to get rid of it with c3, but then I double up, and I'm the one winning on the c file. So I think this simplification is kind of in my favor. Also, it feels like maybe we are not getting checkmated, at least in the time being. At least not for a kingside middle game attack, let's put it this way. b3 should fail, but maybe I miscalculated. On b3 I counted on this, and then the knight hangs. And if they take, I take, and the rook also is falling, and I'm up a piece. So I should be fine. So b3 shouldn't be possible. Possible. But who knows? I still have my bishop, which is a little bit awkward. But if I start to take pawns after pawns, okay, they go to a4, but they go immediately, so now I think I can take, and then just take here or something. Well, first of all, let me take here. That's the first step. Then let's see what happens. If they take with the rook, I may have to just go back and just accept that my expeditions were not as successful as I thought they were. Because it's quite risky to take. As a matter of fact, if they take with the queen, my idea is to just take, and play a5 and play against this weakness. Rook c6, rook c8. Again, maybe this is just that equal. Maybe I'm not able to like really finish this whole expedition correctly. They take with the queen though. They take with the queen. Now I think I can take here, no? What's the problem with that? You may say they take here, I think the bishop, but then I take here. They take here. And I can take here. They go here, take. Not sure how much I like it. But after I go here, they take here. I may want to go here, hitting this knight. And if they go here, I have this. And if they go here, I have this. That's difficult. I'm not sure I'm calculating all of this correctly. I'm gonna try to go for it. What's the problem? Here perhaps, but I just go back. So I'm not losing on the spot. I shouldn't be losing on the spot. Shouldn't be. Because if they take, I have this is just in time. And this doesn't work because I have an escape square. It's close to trap my queen, but it shouldn't quite do it. Knight here is interesting. But I think I can move here, but maybe then this traps my queen. Oh, this traps my queen, actually. Oh, really? I can't even sacrifice the exchange. No, maybe I can sacrifice the exchange, yes. Yeah, I should be able to sacrifice the exchange. But that's nasty. That's some nasty work there. I think that knight b6 I underestimated. Knight b6 I think just won my exchange, to be honest, but as you can see, the 2200s are weaker than the 2100s, and they don't see those tactics. Yesterday's my opponents would have seen everything, of course. Jeez. Yesterday was crazy. I don't understand what happened yesterday, to be honest. I can go here. Yeah, I'm gonna go here. Why not? If they take, I take their knight. If they don't take, what are they gonna do? I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go here. If they go here, now I just take here, so Because if they take in the end, I'm hitting the knight and the pawn. And that guy's still weak. And if they take here, I take here. Hitting this guy and this guy. And defending this guy. And this guy comes with check. And they can play f5 because they take... Yeah, I think knight b6 would have been good for them. But again, the 2200 guys are not that strong, as you can see. Because they miss complex tactics. Thankfully, there are the 2100 keeping this website level very strong. Unreal. Okay. So let's now go here. Of course, I don't have time. And my plan is to just implant my bishop to b5. Material is equal, but they have a weakness. I don't know if I can exploit it, but we'll try. I have some back rank issues, so I may want to play g6, h5. I'm not getting checkmated this time, which is good. That was my plan, to play bishop to b5. I'm hitting the knight, by the way. The knight moves. He wants to go here. Logical. Very logical. How do I do this? How do I do this? Do I trade this rook? Yes. Before blundering everything, especially. That would be nice. That would be nice. That would be nice. Yeah, I imagine this, I imagine this. I imagine. I don't know. I want this. I want g6. I want g6. I want g6. I think this is gonna end up in a draw, guys, but I'm not sure. Who can be sure about anything, really? Life is so mysterious. Life's so mysterious, isn't it? Are they gonna go for this? But this is dangerous for them. Because I have the passed pawn. And I have the bishop. And I have infiltrations over here. So it's dangerous for them. Unless they take with a knight. But then I go here pinning them. It's dangerous anyways. But I really want to get g6 in. I really want to get g6 in. That would be great. If they take my bishop, I plan to take with a pawn. Play king f8, g6, h5. And then try to do something on their c file weakness. But maybe that's not how it works. Maybe I'm simplifying it a little bit too much. Very complex positions, but I'm happy that we're getting the Grand Prix a little bit more often. What is this? I'm going to play g6 here. Not thinking too much about it, to be honest. And I'm going to get this one too, just to make sure that we are not going to have oopsies on the king side. Just to make sure. Why not? Why not? I also want to play this and this. Okay, they create another weakness there. Not a big fan of that for them, but since they're the one doing it, I'm not complaining too much. I don't know how good this movie is because I don't know. But I want to get rook c6 in. I really want to get this move here. I may want to check them. I know that this guy is always hanging, but take it. I mean, they could push this now, but this is not a threat. I can just take, and I can just move up, for example. And if they take, I win this, which They could have some counterplay, but I don't think it's enough. And I think I just want to go here with check, and perhaps even going here and here. Oh, they go for it. They go for it, okay. Now, if I play this, what's gonna happen? Do they go here, but then I take this? So after I go here, what's gonna happen? They take here, I take that. They take here, I take here, that's fine. So I'm gonna go here. And I'm threatening perhaps to check and then push. Again, this doesn't work, I just take. And after the check, this bishop is controlling all the squares from which the knight can take my bishop, so I'm just gonna go. Perhaps they're considering a sacrifice. This is, of course, extremely tense situation. I have 2 minutes, though. I have to keep that in mind. I don't have 20 seconds. But I know that if I let myself go a little bit, then I'm gonna have 20 seconds, so I have to kind of keep that in mind. Okay, they go here, so if I check here, their idea is to go here. Logical, okay. Check here. Why not? I mean, if they push, I don't know, it's a little bit risky. Check. It's a little bit risky. I don't know, am I blundering something? Maybe. But I mean, I have the perfect blockader on the light squares. And I want my king to join the party a little bit. Maybe this is losing. Maybe they have some ways to create some... I don't even know what. They go here defending that rank. Now I can go here and here, though, perhaps. I can start to approach the situation. So let's approach the situation. Let's begin to approach the situation. They go here. Do they want to go here? Probably. Makes sense. But I can always move up. I can always move away. It's never too big of an issue, right? I'm telling you, I may be getting checkmated here. But the problem is I'm not really thinking about what I'm doing. I'm just going for instinct, which is very dangerous in these situations. I may actually end up checkmated, you know. I feel like a move like rook a1, bishop b2, those moves to control, because rook and bishop are long-range pieces, so maybe that's just the best idea. But if they play rook b6, they're helping me, because bishop g2 is a move that I'm gonna play for sure. Well, for sure there's nothing, but it's a move that I kind of want to play. If I can get their g3 and h4 pawn, that's very good. The problem is not easy to get those pawns. Okay, so can I go here now? What if they go here? I just go here. I'm not sure. This knight is so annoying, though. I could try to go here. Let's actually just go here. Let's go here. Let's give myself some space, some breathing space, some breathing room. Some breathing room here. They go here, which is wild decision. They are unafraid of everything here. What if I check them? Or what if I check them like this? They go here. But then I can actually go here even. Let's check them. I wanna start to push this guy. What if I go here? I want to start to push this guy, guys. Yeah, I want to start to push this guy. Check doesn't work, I take it. Of course, that's very dangerous business, but... I mean, this guy is 3 square away from promotion. That's a fact. That's a fact. Other things I don't know, but I know that for sure. Now, once they go here, what am I gonna do? I think I'm just gonna go here. And if they go here, I can just go here. Yeah, I think... Guys, unfortunately, I have no time. I literally have no time, so I kind of have to trust my instincts, which not always are too good. There is this move, but I think I'm fine. I'm probably not. I'm probably not. Oh, I'm probably yes. Oh, I'm probably yes. Okay, they go here. Let me go here. Because that's defended. That's defended, believe it or not. And I want to take and push. And even take this guy here. If I can also get this pass pawn here. And this guy should be controlled enough. Because the king is in such an unfortunate spot. Their king, I mean. It's so bad. There is a crazy alignment here. And I have a trick. As you do. So I kind of want to go here. And if they defend, I immediately sacrifice. But they're gonna go here, which threatens to win my bishop, which is something that I'm not a big fan of. I'm not a big fan of that, but let's try it. I don't know what else to try. But what else can I try? I can try to go here. They win the endgame though. If I go here, they go here, I go here, and they trade everything and they win the endgame. Yeah, they win the endgame. Fuck. So I can't do that. But I can't do nothing else. So I'm screwed. I'm screwed, basically. Okay, let's try it. I think I'm lost now, but I tried, guys, at least. Oh, there's checkmate there? What? Oh, I didn't saw that. Oh, that was nice. I didn't saw that. Okay, so GG's. But I didn't got mad. You see, I'm getting better. I'm not getting mad. That was a nice game. I'm sad that I lost it. I thought that I played a nice game. But apparently that's the worst game ever played in history. I don't know. I guess my level is 2100. We find it out. And here I was doing alright. I should have played a d4. Yeah, I thought about it, but I had no idea what to do. Yeah, I'm just really bad at the game. That was such a bad game. Yeah, it really feels like I can't win at chess anymore. And it really feels like I'm not playing at 2200 level. That's unbelievable. I'm really playing so bad. I'm gonna play another game because I wanna win. I have to do it for the spirit, you know? I can't just lose forever. It's so bad. And like I'm trying, you know? It's like I'm just losing. I'm just losing tremendously. And queen takes was wrong. I should have taken. Yeah, and here knight b6. Yeah, but as you can see, the 2200s are weaker than 2100s. And so he missed it. And here it was around equal. But now it's already better. Wow. Yeah. But in those days, I'm really, you know, I'm really not doing too well. Like, I'm not thinking clearly. And rook e2 is just lost. I'm completely unaware of... yeah, I'm playing bad. I'm playing bad. I'm not playing well. Okay, let's keep going. Let's play another one. Let's keep going. I'm not gonna stop until I win a game. Like, and it's sad because eventually I'm gonna be rated 1400 and I'm gonna win against 1400, but I have to win. e4, let's go c5 again. Knight to f3, I have to be careful because I was about to play my main repertoire. I have to play knight f6. That's the repertoire we are doing this with. Yeah, terrible, terrible. It's like the first few days that I was doing this. I was trying, and I'm trying even now, but for some reasons it's just not working. I'm just losing games after games after games. I was 22-50, and I lost 50 points between yesterday and today. It was terrible. Okay, so c4. c4, the right move is knight c7, because from which we can go to e6. I don't remember theory very well here, which is a little bit unfortunate. But okay. Okay, they strike with d4. Here we have to take, because otherwise we have problems. Well, if they take with a queen, I'm gonna play knight c6, so that's fine. They play knight takes d4. Okay, and here the big question is, do I play knight c6 or do I play g6? If I play knight c6, they take, I take with the d-pawn, because taking with the b-pawn looks horrible. They trade queens, and I don't remember lines where I just allow them to trade queens like this, so I think that the move is g6. The move has to be g6 here. I'm going out of reasoning here, but I think the move is g6. I'll be very surprised if it's something else. I think that I first have to castle and then go knight c6, because if they take, I can take with the rook. I think that's the way. Because there are lines where they can take and stuff, but my knight is already here threatening the fork. And so I have time to secure my king. Now bishop g7, attacking this pawn. They have a couple of ways to defend it, and depending on how they defend it, I react differently. But the problem is I don't remember these ways. Like, for example, I think I messed it up, because after bishop f4, there is a line with knight e6, but here they just take me. So that makes no sense. Yeah, I should be able to play knight d6 with tempo here. I completely messed it up already. I'm gonna castle. I'm just gonna attain to the plan. I'm gonna castle. This shouldn't work because I just take it. This shouldn't work because I can play a6, and after they take, this guy is pinned. Because if they push, I just take here. Okay, now they are attacking me like that, but is this scary? Do I have to play h5 or not? What if I play knight to c6? I think knight c6 is fine. I think knight h6 is knight c6 is fine. I'm gonna play knight c6 here. Because white has to be careful not to fall behind in development, you know. Okay, but this gives me the option to take, and knight to e6, and then even take here, and then going to c7. I think I'm gonna go for it. This looks really, really good. Again, if it's wrong, I'm very surprised here. Not sure what he's thinking about. See, this is the thing. maybe I am the weird one, but like it feels like my opponents, they don't think when they should, and they think when they shouldn't. Like what guys? Honest question. What is my opponent thinking here? You know what I mean? Like what is he thinking? I don't know. Dude, you have one move. What are you thinking? And the problem is that then when they have more options, they don't think then. This is crazy. Unbelievable. And I'm not even implying at the fact that they're cheating. No. Like, this is just a way that many people have, which is unbelievable. I genuinely don't get it. I do not get it. But okay, and here I feel like I'm already winning somehow. But how? There are a couple of moves. The first move is d6. And after d6, I'm threatening to win this pawn. Yes, after d6 I have a threat. If they long castle or if they play rook d1, I'm threatening knight e6. They move their queen and then I take here. And then I take here with the bishop. Because even if they give up the queen, they are down an exchange in the end. So d6 is very powerful. d6 is very powerful. I'm going to go with d6. The other option is here, taking here, and then playing something like either queen c7, which hits this. But then they have this, and I take, check. I don't know, they can just go back. I'm full of holes, I don't like it. So here, go here, take, perhaps queen b6, but again there is this move. I'm not a big fan of. So I'd rather we'll go with this, d6, let's go. Of course, if they take the blunder the queen, which this guy is an opponent of mine, and one of the big characteristics of my opponents is that they're very rational, so they may do it. They beat me at chess, but that's because I'm not very good at the game, guys. And no, but this is crazy. These 2200s, here we go, they are playing so much worse than the 2200s that I faced yesterday. This is unbelievable. And by the way, you see the reason why the knight goes on c7, because the e6 square is usually useful. Often useful, I should say, I don't know. And also I'm getting rid of their dark square bishop. This is monumental. I'm winning a pawn like so early on. This is just great. It's really just great. It comes with a tempo on the queen too. Like once they go back, I take. It comes with tempo. Again, if they give it up, variation that I calculated, I'm fine. So yeah, it feels like 2200s are objectively weaker than 2100s. Like if you look at the 3 games yesterday and the 2 games today, I mean, yesterday I had no chances ever. No chances ever. Today instead I'm like, with this guy here now I'm objectively much better. I'm not saying that I'm winning, but I'm much better. I mean, if he gives up the exchange, I'll take it. But yeah, yesterday I had no chance. And these guys are rated like... yesterday they were rated 2100 low. So this guy is rated 100 points more than yesterday, guys. And he's not even as close as strong. Like, it's ridiculous how crazy yesterday was. Like, genuinely crazy. Like, genuinely insane. Makes no sense whatsoever. Okay, so now comes the hardest part of the game, which is the part where I have to win the game. So one move that comes to my mind is this move, queen to b6. And the reason is I want to trade queens because I'm up a pawn. I also have the bishop pair. If they take, which I was a little bit afraid in the beginning, I realized that now I can target this pawn. And if they defend it like this, I can already take. This is gonna fall. And then I'm gonna target this guy here and I should win it. Even though they have counterplay here is not so clear, but should be okay. I also have certain checks here, so I'm fine. So queen b6 is an option for sure. Because otherwise I'm not super sure how can I do it. Also c5 doesn't work because of many reasons. I can just take it, but I can also take here, that's probably crashing. So let me play queen to b6. Feels like an okay move. Okay, queen b6, I have to be careful about something, which is knight d5, which hits this pawn. That's true. I can just check them there, though. Or I could play queen a5. I could play queen a5. But they want to play h5, so I'm really afraid of this. They can go here, but then I go here. Check. I move my king. They have to take back. And then I can always take here in the end. And just develop my pieces. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna go for this. Again, the reason I go for this is because I'm probably giving back the pawn. Maybe not even that. Maybe I'll be able to take another one. But the point is that I want the queen gone. I want the queen gone. Because, again, it may not look like this, but they have strong counterplay. So I'm just gonna take the queens. I know that this loses a pawn. If they want. Maybe they do this, but that would be kind of losing. I know this loses a pawn, guys, but I'm looking at the resulting position, I'm looking at many things, and I think that all things considered, this is in my favor. All things considered, this is in my favor. I think we are just getting into a position which again is in my favor. I keep saying it, but that's what it is. Yeah, check, okay. I think that I want to go here. I don't see why not. If they take here, yeah, I would have probably played bishop g3, but who knows. Okay, so now what's going on? Well, now I could take this guy, but then, you know, I'm not super sure what I want to do. This is tricky. So I could check as a starter, but I'm not super convinced. So what do they want to do? They want to go here. They perhaps want to play c5, I don't think so. They definitely want to go to f3 to kind of make my development a little bit more difficult. That's something that I think they really want to do. So I could play b6, but b6 then they actually take. Do I want to take here? Because the problem is, again, what do I want to do? I think I want to win this game at this point. But if I allow the structure to be too ruined, then it's not going to work. I also want to prevent them from playing h5. So h5 is a move that comes to mind. But then they take my bishop. I really want to play something like bishop to e6. Bishop to e6 looks decent. And now bishop f3 I may take here. So bishop e6 looks very good. Okay. Hitting a couple of points. If they play b3, I may play b6 now. And if they play bishop f3, I go here. The problem is they still have h5, but I mean, h5 is not the end of the world. I can also just go here, believe it or not. No, but then they check me here. That's not good. I can just move the rook, and I can just drop here. So, okay, bishop e6. This is going to be the decision of the jury. Bishop to e6. So I'm not up material. And some people are honking the car because, yeah. But my position is decent. My position is okay. My position is not terrible. I can call myself satisfied. Their pawn structure is not that weaker than mine, because we have similar weaknesses. Ooh, that's a risky move, my friend, because, you know, this alignment is there. Okay, the alignment is there. I want to fix this weakness. This move does really not that much. So I'm going to fix this weakness. I'm going to prevent their first idea, which is to go g4. That's the first thing that I prevent. And of course they can play bishop to f3, but again, every time they play bishop to f3, I just take here. This move really felt like not that good, and now if they play b2, I have bishop to c3. Yeah, rook d2 is a terrible move. But I'm very happy because it means I'm playing a human, and as you can see, this 2219 and the 2200 something that I played previously, they are objectively so much worse than the three guys that I faced yesterday, which were all rated 2300, and it's not even funny how weaker they are. And I'm not joking. Like, think about it. They're so much weaker. It's crazy. This is insanity. Okay, so here they may want to go here to fork. So I want to play rook to c8. I think I want to move this rook to c8. Why not? Is there a reason not to? Yeah, I want to move this rook to c8. They can jump in if they want, but I just attack them and I can then swing over if they keep doing this little trick. And I may want to swing over immediately, why not? And okay, here I'm just playing some chess. They played that move, which is... This guy is not playing well. I can just check and take this pawn here. See, 2200s are weak, guys, I'm telling you. You probably thought yesterday that I was crazy, that I was accusing people of cheating for no reason, but again, dude, 2200s are not as good as the 2200s that I faced yesterday. Like, this is insanity. And now I just win this. Am I crazy? Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. It's just insane. It's just insane. So I go here, they may go here, which attacks a couple of things. But I should have this. And I should be up some pawns. Now I'm up a pawn again. But most importantly, my structure is improving. That's very important to say. And also this bishop is controlling this knight very well. Which is something I noticed before going for the pawn. Yeah, the 2200s yesterday were much stronger than me, which I'm a 2200, and the 2200s that I'm facing today. Much stronger than all of us. It's crazy. The three 2200s yesterday, which were much stronger than all of us today. And we are all 2200. You can make it up, dude. Like, you cannot make it up. But here I can win yet another pawn. They take, and I'm gonna go here, and I feel like my position is a little bit better. So let's go for it. Let's go for it. I think in the end of the day, I'm up a pawn. At the end of the day. I'm giving up the bishop pair, which I'm not super fan of, but at the same time, what else am I here to do, you know? Like, what am I supposed to do? It feels like these rooks are coming in very strongly. And check takes, winning this guy, so... Yeah, here, that's decent move. Now I go here, threatening to just win this rook. Perhaps I'm playing too fast, but again, I'm just threatening to win a full rook. I think I'm allowed to play, like, not too slow, perhaps. And let's see how he deals with it. Let's see how he deals with it. Let's see how a 2200 deals with the prospect of losing a rook. The 2100s that I faced yesterday were so much stronger than all of us. Like, it was insane. And they were rated 2100. How can you be rated 2100 if you're that strong? Dude, come on. Ridiculous, that's all I'm gonna say. Okay, this is a good move. Okay. This is a good move, and now I have to think what I want to do. So, it's important to understand what does your opponent plans to do. Their threat is rook d7. If they get rook d7, they're probably getting a draw. Because I have to go here, then they take here, they may even be pushing. So, a move that I want to play, which kind of controls them a lot, is this move rook d8. Rook d8, of course, stops rook d7, but also if the rook moves, well, they can't even move, but let's say they can move it here. I win their knight. So after rook d8, they have to take, and in the end, I'm left with a situation where I have a rook and a bishop. I'm up a pawn, I have a better pawn structure, the bishop against the knight is superior. They can go here, which hits the rook and the pawn, but I can just drop back. I'm ready to continue with bishop to f6, and I should be fine. So I'm gonna play this move. It was important to see knight e5 and rook c7 at the very end, because otherwise it could be trouble. Otherwise it could be trouble. But I'm fine. And then my bishop should be superior, I have the better pawn structure, they have weaknesses. My pieces are literally better, all of them. Even the king is good because it's where my pawn majority is. So yeah, I need more water though. Do I have water here? I have it in the other room. I'm gonna take water, guys. Oh, I missed this. Wow. I had things in my backpack. Whoa, I really missed this. Wow, I missed this. That's a very good move. Well, do I have to take? Yes, I have to take. Wow, and now there is a fork. I missed this. That's great. That's really great. It makes you realize that really chess is a draw, because like I'm trying everything and I just... What is bro thinking though? and I just can't win. Now this is probably still winning, but what is bro thinking? I shouldn't say probably still winning. There is a chance this is winning. Yeah, finally he plays literally the only move to not resign in a second. Oh my goodness, what is going on here? Why are these people playing like this? What is bro thinking? Okay, they have to take the rook, so they have no time to gobble my pawns. Or gobble my pawns. And here my idea is quite nasty. My idea is to just go here, they defend, go here, they fork me, fantastic. I don't care, because if I get this guy, I will win the game, because that's it. So I'm gonna try to do this. They may go here then, but then I have this extremely nasty move. Extremely nasty. This may not be winning though, because if I go here, they go here. Maybe I should just run for this pawn. Can I go here, check, here, takes, here, go back, here. I could go for it. So I go here, they go here. I have to go here, they have to go here. I go here, they go here. It should be enough. It should be enough to win, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, okay? This wins a tempo, that's the tricky part. It wins a tempo. They play b3. But how is b3 useful? I go here, and if they check me, I win. So they can't do that. But again, once I go here, they can go here, and they kind of stop everything. Oh, but then I can play bishop a5, actually, which is very good. Very good. They can check me. If I go here, I lose, but I can go here. And I keep the same threats. No, I can't, because they check me here. Unbelievable. So here, check. But I just move away. And who cares? Wait, I just move in front. I can't even move in front. Yeah, I'm just gonna move away, still threatening the knight. That's a winning endgame, I think. Wow. What if I just control the knight? But I need my king to be active. King here, b3. No, but again, they're gonna go here. But then I can start push these two pawns. That has to be winning, right? They go here, perhaps. If they go here already, they're losing because I play bishop there and I pin them and I win. So they have to go here. And there's no way that's winning, dude. There's no way that's winning. How to win this? I have to 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to do this. 1, check, takes. I go here with tempo. That should be good enough. They push, I go here. That has to be winning. So I go here, they go here. I go here, they go here. I check them here. They have to go back. I go here, and what am I earning here? I can reach this situation where I'm gonna have my pawn here, but it doesn't look right. They can always go here, and that's not good. But what if I have a bishop here, a pawn here, and my pawn's secured here? Then my king can go around and scoop everything up. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. I really don't know what to do. It's a really tough spot. Their knight is very controlled at the time being. I could play bishop c7 first to just restrict this knight. And just... I don't know. I really don't know. I could play b5, gaining tempo. This is endgame. I don't know endgames, that's the thing. But they're gonna go where they wanna go anyways. So I don't really understand it. Here or here. It feels like this is a draw after they go here. But then I have this move again. If this works, this is good. But they check me. This move is unbelievably annoying. And whether I go here or here, I get forked in a different way. So I should go back, but then... Oh, but then they have to move their knight. Well, they're gonna attack my bishop. And then I can go back. And they're creating another type of blockade, which is unbelievable. But no, they aren't. I'm gonna try to go for it. Here, check, here. Oh, they defend like this. Well, then I go here. Wait, though. Wait, what if I play b5 first? If they fork me, I can go here and I'm not getting forked. So b5, they have to go here, forcing them to do this. But then I have this ridiculous move. They check me and it still doesn't work because no matter where I go, I get forked. So b5, come on, b5 here. And now after the check, I can move here because there is no fork anymore. I'm gonna go for it. It's very risky behavior here. Very risky business. Very risky business. Of course, the 2200s yesterday would have never played b3 because that's not optimal. Dude, what are these people? I go here. Yeah, just go here. And there are no checks here. I'm just threatening to take, and then go here, and then push these 2 pawns, distract the king and win. Should work. And if they go here... Okay, they go here, but then I think this is a winning endgame. This has to be winning endgame. Yeah, 100%. This is winning endgame. I just go here and I win. Yeah. Yeah, that should be a winning endgame. I should be winning here. Unbelievable. Can't believe this. Wow. Because they go here, I fix this. Then I'm gonna slowly but surely create a pass pawn here. I have to be careful how I do it. No, actually I'm not gonna fix this. If they go here. If they go here, I just take this, so. I'm just gonna slowly but surely do this and then this. It's important that I don't do this because otherwise there is this. That's the only thing I have to be careful of. And this should be a winning endgame for me. Better pawn structure. And the 2200 made some mistakes. He didn't play perfect chess. Proving he's not a 2100. You understand, guys? Because I understand very well. But finally I meet a human. Finally I meet a human. What's going on here? Which day is today? 17th of April. Finally I meet a human. What is going on? That's crazy. Humans? What? What are they? Whoever invented this fucking thing of the European Union is a moron. Whoever they are. So annoying. But okay. I'm slowly turning myself into old man yelling at cloud, but you know, I'm still not I'm not quite yet an old man, but I'm getting there. I'm really I have to congratulate my opponent because he's human, and I appreciate that. Finally, thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Now, of course, this endgame is actually not simple. With 1 minute, I can still screw it up. Because, like, there are many move orders and things like this, but I'm gonna try, okay? I should be good. Like, if they play a4, I think b4 has to be played. Not necessarily, but that's what I want to do. Yeah, because then I have distraction and then the b3 pawn promotes. Yeah. And if b4 first and then they play a4, well, then I can just take... Yeah, if a4, I think I'm going to go b4. And if they play king c3, well, that's easy. I'm actually going to play g5 then. Yeah. 100%. 100% there's nothing, but... Now, why g5? Just take. So here. Yeah, no, I'm winning. I just take the pawn and I'm winning. Okay. So if they play king c3, I take the pawn. If they play a4, I play b4. If they play g3, I just play g5. If they play g4, I just push. Yeah, g4, I just push. Or do I? Vsauce moment. Yeah, no, I just... No. What am I talking about, dude? What am I talking about? I just take it. Why pushing? So if they play g3, I play g5. If they play g4, I take it. If they play king c3, I take it. If they play a4, I push. If they play b4, I play g5. If they play a3, I play g5. And if then they play a4, I play b4. They just took 2 moves for playing the same move. And they gave me some free tempi. I just have to be careful at the right moment. Okay, a4, we talked about it. I just push, no problems. No problems whatsoever. The endgame has been eviscerated until the last move. GG's. There is a chance this is a draw and I'm insane. Just to be clear. Pawn endgames are wild, so that chance always there. But I think it's easier for me because eventually, right, I'm gonna do this, they're gonna take, their king's gonna be here, I take, and this looks closer to what I want. That I don't care. That guy can go, this guy can go here, it can go wherever he wants to go. I don't mind. Because they're gonna be too far away. I mean, they're gonna be here. And they have to do this, and move the king away. And all I have to do is this and this. I mean, it looks easier. And I promote with check too once they move away. So it's over. And until this king is forced literally here, I'm not going to move mine. I'm not going to allow them to do this. And there's no entrance. So this is winning. I'm expecting resignation very soon. Yeah. Because, yes. Their attempt is g3. On g3, what do I do? h4. Yeah, h4. h4. Okay, no problems. Now, if I play this, they have this, which is probably winning. But let me avoid any misunderstanding. Let me just play h4 with the very simple idea of playing g4 and then h3. Very simple, very smooth, you know. Okay, now let me go here. Very simple idea, very smooth. It's a winning endgame in the end. And I want to win it. And I want to win it. I actually have a very nasty move. Here I actually have d3 here. I have d3, putting them in Zugzwang. This is so good. Oh, d3 is so good. Oh, that's nasty. Oh yeah, king d3 is so bad, because they cannot go here, cannot go here. If they push, I just take it. Oh, that's so bad. Yeah, king d3, very nice move. Very nice move. I'm expecting resignation very soon. My opponent, though, GG, is a human. I appreciate that. Finally. Here I'm just gonna push. Sorry, bro, but I'm not giving you any hope. Here you have to resign. Finally a human. I'm really happy. And yeah, GG, guys. I won. I was about to drop below 2200, but in extremis I won. I'm just gonna take here. What's going on? I'm just gonna take this pawn here. I'm not gonna stalemate BS shenanigans, you know. I'm not gonna stalemate shenanigans here. No stalemate shenanigans for you guys. Well, not for you guys, for my opponent. I'm just gonna take this pawn here, bro. I'm not playing the stalemate games. The computer is gonna hate this maneuver because, of course, if I go here, I'm sure there is a quick mate, but I'm not into that business. I'm not into that business. I'm not into that business, dude. I'm not into that business of, okay, he resigns, GG. I'm not gonna write it because I hate when I lose and my opponent writes GG, so I'm not gonna do it. But GG, I'm happy that he's not a computer. Oh, finally. Yeah. Yeah, this is two humans playing, you know. I haven't played, like, even me, I won, but I didn't play perfect, you know. I played two mistakes. The first mistake, you know, lost this clear advantage. I made inaccuracies, I made mistakes. I played a fairly good game, though. But again, 2250. The reason I'm not 2250 is because I happen to lose against the strongest 2100 in the world. So, okay, knight c6, bishop e2 is not so good. Knight takes, queen takes, and here d6 is actually wrong. Knight e6 was better. Going for that idea. Sorry guys, I'm gonna turn on the engine a little bit, just a second, and the computer's gonna explode. Ooh. Knight takes f4. obviously. Queen takes f4. And now, queen a5. Queen a5 pins the knight. Pinning the knight and then taking the pawn. And that forces the pawn to go down. Okay, I turn off the engine, so hopefully we're back. And after d6 there was queen e3. Oh yeah, just queen e3 simply defends the thing there. Wow, that's crazy. See, we are humans. I thought about rook d1 only move. Instead, no, just queen e3. I guarantee you my opponent yesterday would have found queen e3, 100%. The strongest 2100s in the world yesterday I faced, guys. Unreal. And this, of course, is better. For me, it's not super clear. Here I decided to go for this type of simplification, which is okay. h5 is apparently not that good. Better was rook a to e8. They go back. And then what? I don't know. But okay, h5... You know, practically speaking, I think is great. King f2, of course, was best, you know. But my opponent played a human move, which is rook to f1, even though this is... Okay, this is just... Yeah, no, this is a mistake. But king f2 too is like... Yeah, it's very difficult to find a move. Again, when humans play, it's very difficult. If you force a human to play this position as white, they're going to make mistakes. Not yesterday's opponent, of course. Yeah, yesterday's guys would have just they would have just put on a clinical. No way, dude, yesterday, no way. Knight d3. Yeah, this is a mistake because of the tactic that I missed, but that's a nice tactic, you know. That's a very nice tactic, but this is very human too. I was looking at a tactic similar to this, I missed this one, but I managed to understand that this was better. For me, b3... b5, and here knight d2 is the mistake. Wow, knight b2 was better. Yeah, and I managed to play some decent chess. It turns out that domination with the pieces was better. Yeah, endgames is something that I'm gonna study, but it's not the time yet. And this is, of course, losing. Yeah, this endgame is just losing. Yeah, I was correct. Okay. Nice game. Nice game. I'm gonna close the video here. I really want to play again, though. I really want to play another game, but I noticed that I'm kind of losing it a little bit. So what's the rating now? Let's look at what the rating is. 20-20. Crazy, crazy. I gained 15 points. I lost 15 points, I gained 15 points. So today is a skip day. But we got 2 games in, both the Nimzovich-Sicilian. Wow, that's... Yeah, yesterday's opponents, the 2100s, they would have just crushed me today. Crushed me. They played so much better than all of the 2200s that played today, both my opponents and me. Even the guy that I lost today, like, it's a very human loss. I got low on time and I just screw it up. I wasn't angry, as you can see. It's fine. Sometimes you lose like this. And I lost for checkmate, you know? It happens. But the level of strength of this guy, Spike A7 5-1, is not even close to the level of these guys yesterday. It's like... Yesterday's 2100s were so much stronger than all of us 2200s today. I don't know what to tell you. Apparently, only chess 2100s are stronger than 2200s. We established that today. Well, thank you so much for watching. Enjoy your chess.